What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy FatKat, and today we are going to do a 2019 Camaro SS. If you've seen my previous video, you know I'm traveling right now for my day job, and obviously so required me to, actually I was in San Diego, but then something came up somewhere else. I had to fly over here real quick, then I got to fly back to San Diego and finish what I was doing over there. So while I was here, like I said, I was getting ready to pick up, like I said, if you see my last video, you'll see that when I got out the airport, I was getting ready to take a 2019 Charger GT. But then as I was getting, literally I had my bags in the car, I had the keys in my hand, the car was on, I was getting ready to pull out, and then they came around with this one. So I was like, which one should I take? If you don't know, like I said, we're sitting in the 2019 Camaro SS. I was going to take the Charger still because, like I said, in about a month or two, I was planning on getting the Charger, or I am planning on getting a FatKat actually. But so I was like, you know, I got plenty of time to check out how that is, and you know, ride it and drive it and everything else, and whatever the case, right? It'll be mine. So I was like, let me jump into this Camaro SS and see what it does, man. And let me tell you, I am beyond impressed. And this is just SS. I could imagine what the Z01 is. Crazy. This, just the regular SS, man, is just stupid. Like, I didn't know they had, like, it picked up so much. We'll get more into that on the, you know, while we're doing the drive and everything else. I will tell you, man, the reason why we're doing the intro and everything else in the car is because it's super windy outside. So I am going to do a walk around for you guys, but I may not be talking, or I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to put some music in the background and pretty much just do a walk around in the car so you guys can look at it and get a real good look. Again, this is a rental car, so if you guys don't know, man, a lot of rental places, they do not clean the cars all that good, especially, or they might throw some water on there, running through like a I guess they're running through like a car wash or something like that. But they never really like dry the car or anything else. So, you know, there's gonna be water spots and stuff all over the car, man. But it's just because these rental car places just don't care, man. They just, like I said, pretty much just rinse the car off with, like, I guess try to rinse the dirt off, I guess, and then just call it a day and put the car right back on the lot for the next person to you know, to rent the car. So let's go do a walk around real quick of the car, and then we'll jump right back inside and do the rest of it, man. Let's go. All right, guys, so sitting back inside the car, man, I will tell you, so last night I did drive this car, you know, from the airport to here, from, you know, to the actual place where I had to go to, and it was about a good hour and maybe 20-minute ride. I would say the car does ride pretty smooth. At first I was like, man, this car is super noisy, but I think it was just the road that I was on. When I got into like a little bit smoother road, like, you know, like smoother asphalt, it did quiet down. I mean, there was still a lot of noise in the cabin, but it did quiet down quite a bit. But it wasn't, you know, like a super quiet ride. But you probably wouldn't expect that anyway with the Camaro. I think on the front it has 245/40 20-inch tires, and in the back it has 275/35 20-inch wheels and tires. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you're on kind of like sport type wheels and tires or whatever. So of course it's not gonna be super quiet, and the ride's not gonna be super comfortable as well. Like I said, it wasn't bad, but it was just, you know, you could tell that, you know, you were in the car. But I will say, man, the only thing, so this is my first time actually riding. If you see the video I did, the review with the Honda Accord, the new Honda Accord, I believe that one had a 10-speed automatic as well. This one does too, obviously. But I will say, man, I don't know if it was just me or whatever, but traveling with the Honda, I didn't travel at high speeds. I went out real quick, you know, kind of hit it a little bit, but that was it. With this car, I was actually traveling like 80, 85 miles per hour, right? Down, because it's literally like in the middle of nowhere. So I'm just at cruise control about 80, 85. And as a matter of fact, there was cars still passing me, but I was like, nah, I'm good. But anyway, but even at that speed, man, on cruise control, like I kind of felt like it was like jerky a little bit. Like it was very subtle, but I can feel like, so I don't know if that was a transmission or what, but it just felt like it was just trying to like push a little bit, you know? So at the end of the day, man, so I don't know if it was just me or whatever, but I could feel like the subtleness of like the car, like the transmission, kind of like pushing a little bit, kind of like jerking a little bit. Maybe it was just me, I don't know, man. Maybe I was just losing my mind, but I could have swore I could felt that. Anyway, other than that being said, man, like the car itself is beautiful, man. The color is beautiful, as you guys seen with the walk around. The interior is nice. I mean, I was like, I was driving, I was like, man, should I get the Hellcat or should I get like a Z01? You know, but I was literally contemplating because this thing is nice, man. Like it is super nice. The drive is super nice. The interior is nice, man. You can see, I mean, look at the embroidery, you know, the SS on the you know, on the seats there, man. The back seats, non-existent, you know. I mean, but again, if you're driving a Camaro, you know that's not what it's for, man. You're not going to be driving these cars to be hauling around a bunch of people or whatever the case, man. But other than that, so you know, like I said, if you get this car, it's literally going to be for you, maybe a passenger, and that's about it. So as you guys can see, my passenger right now is my camera cases and my book bag or whatever that I use for work and all that stuff. But anyway, other than that, man, let's take a tour of what you guys will see on the inside when you're sitting down in it. So sitting down in the car, right, as a driver, this is what you will see. So first thing you're gonna look at, of course, first thing you're gonna notice is the cluster there, the dash. So I like the way it is, man, because so this is not digital here, but you know, but it fits very well. So obviously this is your RPM gauges. On this side you have your, you know, your speedometer as far as how fast you're going. But then I like this touch in the middle, man, where they have all these, you know, all these digital gauges in the middle, your fuel, your battery, you know, whatever, your oil temp and all that good stuff. I like that. And then on top of that, in the middle you have, you know, more of your other gauges there in the middle that you can play with or whatever. I'm sure you could, you know, scroll through your whatever menus you want or whatever. You can add, you know, display whatever you want to display in that middle part, digital part. So I like it, man. I think it's very nice and clean, not overly done, you know, and it's just, like I said, you're not really going to be distracted by looking at that. Moving on to the steering wheel, so obviously you got your Camaro sign in the middle, you got your SS down here, which I love. You got all your you know, all your options and your buttons over here for like your hands-free phone, telephone, and everything else. On this side you have your heated steering wheel, and then all your cruise control options and everything else there. Your lighting is on the actual thing here, so it's not, you know, down here like a lot of cars have it nowadays. You actually have it on a little pillar there. On this side is obviously just your regular windshield wipers or whatnot. You do have the paddle shifters here, so that's pretty cool. They're pretty decent size. You guys can see that back there. And then on this side you have your other one. Moving on to over here, you have your heads-up display. So if you guys haven't seen yet, I haven't showed you. You have all your. This car does have heads-up display. So you got your HUD there. Basically, it moves it up or down the actual display. This is your info, what you want to display on there, and this is the brightness of it. So hopefully you guys can pick this up on the camera. Let's see. So you can see it there, right? So if I go to that where I told you if I could move it up or down, you see how it moves up or down? Look at that. Like literally go out the way. You can raise it up to wherever you want to. You can raise it all the way up. You know, basically, like literally, it's like wherever you feel you're most comfortable with this HUD display. So I love it, man. It's beautiful. I used it the whole night riding up here last night, and it was gorgeous, man. Like I ended up putting my like I said, so if you go to info, you could change, you know, whatever you want here. You see that's your RPM gate, your RPM there. Your miles per hour, whatever you want as far as whatever you're watching or not watching, but whatever you're listening to. Yeah, your directions, And then you can also display your navigation if you have navigation on. It'll also display your navigation settings in there as well, or your navigational, you know, your route basically. But anyway, so other than that, man, with that being said, you know, on this side over here you have all your controls for your windows, of course, and your side view mirrors. This car does have 1 and 2 as far as memory seating. And oh, and then I guess this one can actually, oh, never mind, don't know what that is. But anyway, but you got 1 and 2 memory seating here. You got your lock and unlock there. Pretty much the same thing on the other side, other than your side view mirror controls, obviously. This car does have the Bose system, as you guys can see down there. I have used it. It does sound pretty nice. In the middle we have, let that focus in a little bit. So at first I kind of didn't like this, but it kind of grew on me on a little bit. So you got, obviously you have all your, I mean, I don't like the way that was set up here. Well, you have your, you know, obviously you got your cool seats, your heated seats, your temperature right there. Your temperature, the way you move your temperature is literally just by moving this dial here, and it obviously goes up and down. Then you have all your other controls for all your other needs there, AC controls and whatnot. This is your fan speed here in the middle. Then you got your defrosters. I will say, man, like this was kind of like, it's kind of like hard to move. You could kind of see there, like it's so I don't know if it's just because it's a new car or what, and maybe it just takes a while for it to, you know, to break in. But like it's literally kind of hard to move as far as where you actually want your vents to point. So I would say they probably need to do a better job with that. But anyway, other than that, you got your you know, emergency lights down there, your gear shift, of course, you know, park, rear, reverse, neutral drive, and then you can move it to the side and go manual if need be. Here you got your traction control off. Then you got your modes. So for your modes, if you go over here, you can see right now I keep it on sport, of course, and it always has to be on sport. But you have tour, sport, track, or snow and ice. All right, so I usually keep it on sport. We'll try the sport and the track here a little bit later and see how it does. I will tell you, man, well, before that, so this is your display here, obviously. So you have, you know, your navigational or your phone or whatever the case. It's all here, man. So it's not too bad, man. It's pretty nice. Then all your AC settings and all that. But like I said, but the screen is beautiful. It's touch screen. You know, it's just nice, man, all the way around. There's nothing really you can say bad about it. So, and all of these, so you guys could kind of see it glowing a little bit here. You can see it on that side as well, like all that blue on the door with the on the brushed aluminum in the middle. And even right here, if you look, if you guys could see, like all around the screen. So all of that is your ambient lighting at night, man, and it looks gorgeous at nighttime. Like it's not a lot, but I think it's just perfect for this car because it's not too big. So you don't want, you know, lighting all over the place, right? It'll be kind of distracting. So with that little bit of lighting, man, just a little bit of accent lighting, I think it looks beautiful, man. Just enough. And then obviously with the rest of the glow, you know, the screen glowing, and then you have your heads-up display and everything else, man. I think it looks great, to be honest. So as I always like to do with you guys, man, I like to show you guys how somebody of my stature, my girth, or whatever fits in a car like this. As you guys can see, man, I got plenty of room here. Nothing else you can say really much about it, man. Like I said, I got plenty of room. My knees do not touch anywhere near the steering wheel. The steering wheel is not to the highest settings, not to the lowest settings, pretty much right in the middle. But like I said, I got plenty of room, no issues, no worries. Like I said, I drove in this car for about an hour and, let's say, hour and 20 minutes last night. No problems whatsoever, super comfortable. Didn't have any issues at all, man. So I would say this is a go if you want to get a car like this. To, you know, if you're a little bit bigger dude or whatever, you want to get in a car like this, no problems whatsoever. All right, man, but enough of the small talk, man. Let's take this car on the road and see what it does. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're in the car. I found this little secluded road back here, although I did see some cops kind of going by back there, so hopefully they're not after me. We're on the GoPro now, so hopefully it's not too shaky. You guys can still hear me. But man, let me tell you, man, so I've been playing with it already a little bit, and this thing just a regular SS, man, this thing is a freaking monster, man. So let me go. I have right now. I am in sport mode. Sport mode with the traction control on. You guys can see how it goes. Let me get back onto this other way here. I don't know how there's still like cars back here, man. There's still like cars and trucks and stuff passing by. These people out in the middle of nowhere. All right, here we go. Ready? First pull. Ready? Go. Oh my God. You could just feel everything like moving, everything like swirling like sideways. This thing is a beast. A straight beast. Man. You can feel the whole car moving sideways, man. That is crazy. Oh, this thing is a freaking animal, man. I could just imagine like the Z01, you know, things like that, man. That, oh my God. I wish I could do donuts for y'all, man, but I'm scared of getting caught. And you know, back here. Hey, what the hell is that? That's a damn, seemed like a little coyote or something back there. Anyway, yeah, well, I'm scared of getting caught, man, and I don't want to be caught in these little towns, especially by myself, because you know how that goes. But anyway, but yeah, man, this thing definitely gets up. No doubt about it, man. So let me do one with in track mode, traction control off. Ready? Go. Oh! I was completely sideways, bro. Yo! I was literally completely sideways. That is crazy. Yo! This thing is a freaking monster. Oh my God, man. Bro, completely sideways. That was crazy. Yeah, man. See if I can turn back around for you guys. Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. Like, I was literally completely sideways. Like, if I didn't stop, I would have been like in the ditch. That was crazy, man. All right, man. So this car is a straight animal. It's a straight beast. It's an SS. I can imagine, again, I keep saying it. I can imagine what the Z01 would be. Crazy speed, crazy power. The tire, I mean, when you take off traction control, this thing gets loose like no other, man. Let's try to get some clips on the outside for you guys, though, so you guys can witness it on the outside. Let's go. Yeah. right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hopefully the footage is good. I gotta check it out when I get home, obviously, and I start editing and all that. But hopefully you guys, you know, caught a little glimpse of what this car could do, man. Like I said, this car gets sideways like that. No ifs and buts about it, man. This thing gets sideways too easy. Doesn't even ask questions, man. You step on that gas and you literally like this all over the place. So love the car, man. Like I said, I'm thinking now, man. I don't know, man. I don't know where it should get, but we'll see, man. Appreciate you guys for checking out the video. Again, make sure you guys like this, or you know, hit that thumbs up if you like the video. Make sure you comment down below. Tell me what would you guys get, man? Would you guys get the Camaro ZL1, or would you get the Hellcat? The red eye and all the other wide body and all that stuff is out the question, because I'd rather get, if I do get a Hellcat, it's gonna be the Charger. I'd rather the Charger than the Challenger. You know, being that I got kids and everything else, and it's just more comfortable, man. So I'd rather the Charger than the Challenger. So the red eye and the Demon and the wide body, all that stuff is out the question for now. If they come out with one later, then you know we'll go back to the drawing board. But as of right now, the regular Hellcat Charger, the Camaro ZL1, or would you wait for that GT500? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, man. Anyway, man, on top of that, like I said, make sure you like the video, make sure you share with your friends and your family, and also on top of that, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and after you do that, make sure you tap the notification bell so you can get all my videos that are about to come out, man. Appreciate you guys again for riding with me, man. We'll check you guys on the next one, man. Yeah, I'm your boy FatKat, and we'll see you guys on the next video, man. Later.